best lightweights in the world. Dustin Poirier putting that status on the line yet again here tonight. Great frame for this lightweight division. It's amazing to think he had as much success at featherweight as he did. Long arms, good footwork, nice submissions as well. This is truly a five-tool fight.
Yes, he's one of the best fighters in the lightweight division, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon. In a victims list, that includes Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway. You know when you're looking at Dustin Poirier that he is one of the best fighters in the UFC lightweight division and has the frame to compete up, and he showed that before he was a featherweight, so a guy that may compete over 3 weight classes over his UFC career.
And we remind you, when he faced Max Holloway at UFC 236 for the interim lightweight title, Holloway came in with a 13-fight winning streak that Poirier promptly ended that fateful night in Atlanta, Georgia. Want to talk about a fighter who checks all the boxes, DC. Here's the UFC featherweight king, your right-hand man, Max Holloway.
The Blessed Express is always on my mind. He's one of the best fighters and one of the best guys that we know. The pace and the ability to push and press forward is something that the UFC's featherweight division has never really seen. To melt Jose Aldo in the way that he did, to melt Brian Ortega in the way that he did, is truly a compliment to Max Holloway in his preparation. Drew Hawaiian to his soul, and it shows in the toughness that he exhibits when he steps into the octagon.
You talk about a guy ably taking the torch from the Hall of Famer BJ Penn. Max blessed Holloway. Few guys are going to be able to match the cardio. You mentioned the pace and the pressure. All eyes on Max Holloway yet again here tonight. Max Holloway, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Max Holloway.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, folks, you likely know the history between these two men, the future Hall of Famers, Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway. Who could forget Holloway at 20 years of age, making his short-notice debut against Dustin Poirier? That was back in 2012. They met again several years later, and tonight a trilogy to be completed.
Well, you saw them the second time, both much better, much more mature. Both champions, as Dustin Poirier won the interim title on that night. These guys are tremendous mixed martial artists. Anytime you put them together, you're guaranteed to have a great fight.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Nice jab by Poirier. So more output, at least in the early going. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Hard shots landing on both sides here. All right, so Dustin Poirier getting off to a pretty good start tonight, and all driven by that straight left hand.
Yeah, you know, Dustin Poirier is a right-handed guy, so he's pawing at you with the right jab, and then boom, he drops that right hand. We have seen him put some of the best fighters in the world on their back with that straight left hand. Good to see that Dustin Poirier is landing it early in this fight tonight.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab, you kind of set your lead leg because you're trying to extend on the jab. If a person has good timing on leg kicks, they will land almost every time. So you got to be careful.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. Able to block that one. And a miss with the right hook.
Get your range back. Get out of there. Let's go. Move those feet.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Connected with a solid strike there. Just missed on the overhand left. Good head movement there. 2 minutes now to go. His misses are entertaining.
Get out of there.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Beautiful. Keep that pressure on me now.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Try to establish that jab.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Holding the position now.
He's smart. He knows not to lose his position.
Giving you that guillotine.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Holloway getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Poirier gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Outstanding back and forth first round. Heading back to the corner after that round. Holloway's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
All right, here we go with our second round. It is Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, how good is that Poirier jab? He's got huge hands and certainly was able to find the home for his jab there.
I mean, the king of Lafayette has got it going tonight. Dustin Poirier fights in the southpaw, but he's a right-handed guy. That's why that jab does so much damage to his opponent.
I mean, What else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing more jabs because he has an understanding of what his opponent is doing in return every time he throws the shot. This guy's good, man. We have seen him on multiple occasions have these star-making performances, which is why everybody loves Max Holloway.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, he snaps off the jab yet again. Beautiful use of the jab, really, start to finish tonight. Did it in the previous round and picking up right where he left off here. Just misses with the straight left hand. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you,
that's over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
beautiful level change, make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Poirier's kick, that one blocked. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body.
You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking the back. Another, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Whiffs on that offering. 71 total strikes have landed for Max Blessed Holloway. Well, more often than not, DC, when the strike has been thrown, it has found the home. 52% the accuracy rate against Dustin Poirier. Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to the target, John. It's like the dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up, hitting bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. I love his ability to feint once and then throw that jab right behind it. It's nasty.
Nice punch by Holloway.
Oh, man.
Right on the button. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, nice right hand.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. 30 seconds to go in round two.
Nice jab by Poirier.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Good run.
Stop. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Best head kick you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good.
Oh, nice.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Oh, and there's that straight left for Dustin Poirier yet again. That has been his weapon of choice throughout his career, and he's got it working here in this matchup tonight.
He's got it going. You know, DP is a good fighter. He kicks to the flying knee.
Holloway's really taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? They might even call in the ringside physician. He is continuing to target that area. All right, so the referee, yes, is going to step in here. He will call on the doctor to look at that nose that is unrecognizable at this stage of the fight.
His nose is broken. I mean, it's turned sideways. The blood's pouring, going down into his mouth. It looks like he's having a very difficult time breathing.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on the shield if he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. 116 total strikes have landed for Dustin Poirier, and connecting with 48% accuracy against Max Holloway. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body. In the
target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Let's go. That was a great shot.
Holloway's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor.
Oh, that's big.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Oh, he lands a kick to the leg.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Lands that beautiful jab.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judge. Maybe the best shot he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of his stuff. Get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh!
What a fight.
Holloway's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh man, is he on wobbly legs. to go to the leg kick here, just out of range.
30 more seconds, we can do it.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Under 20 seconds now to go. Poirier's pretty swollen.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. Well, I'm not sure his nose is broken, but that is a nasty cut on the bridge of his nose. He heads back to the stool, and we'll see if the cut man can keep him in this fight. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Great block there.
This fight's gonna be over this.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay in the corner. He mixed it up. He went higher than his opponent thought he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh! Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Holloway's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Gotta start looking to finish.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today.
Oh, big shots here.
Getting them out here. Yep, got to be very careful there.
You gotta fight back.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John. But ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Holloway's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. Just right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
That'll do it! Lafayette, Louisiana! Your guy has done it!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
All right, Dustin Poirier getting it done by knockout. The man that you know well has natural power, but he has also honed it and established it and found the